Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on Satisfactory once again, going to be continuing on the dedicated server. Here with DDG, or Drunken Dragon Gaming. He's a live streamer here on YouTube if you want to check him out. A link to his channel will be down in the description below of this video, along with him and others on my main YouTube page underneath the friendly content creator section. So if you get the chance, definitely check them out. Yeah, we're going to be on here helping him rebuild the aluminum factory because this place is a disaster zone, in my opinion. I gotta remove this so that you guys can see. But it is a little bit of a disaster zone. We're on the 1.1 experimental build, trying out the dedicated server once again, trying to see if it's going to be a good thing or not. But yeah, we shall see. If we have any kind of crashes or anything like that, then we're probably going to go back to 1.0 and do the rebuild there, so that we're not doing a bunch of work for nothing, basically. Because if we go back to the 1.0 server, all the work we do there will not copy over to here until you load that save. So. Oh yeah, and I was over there messing around. There's a whole bunch of random crap, so yeah, pretty fun times. I made a mess over there by the train station, but yeah, we'll be completely tearing this place down and rebuilding it. So let's go ahead and hop on into chat and join him in just a moment, and we'll see what kind of trouble we can get up to. It should be fun. So let's do it. Let's go. Hello there.
So I'm already sad about the elevators.
Yeah, what's that?
You can't change the music.
You can. It's in the console.
I tried.
It's at the...
Yeah, I tried.
That must be a bug then, because it works perfectly on single player. Yeah, that's definitely a bug.
So we're stuck with the Fixanova.
Yep. Wanna come on in?
I think you have to change the names of the floors so it'll actually go up.
Oh, you know it might be. We don't have any power. Now, can we change the music? Nope, that's still bugged. At least we can go into the floors now.
Oh, that broke something.
It's very buggy.
Well, that's because you put buggies in there. Hey, Sam, how you doing tonight? So, Sam, last night we did manage to successfully complete the enzyme geyser. And for all that you have to do for the enzyme geyser, all the building and everything to protect yourselves, and you gotta make all that ammunition and everything. And at the end of all those waves, you go collect stuff out of that vapor condenser, and man, it just ain't worth it for building just a few statues. I mean, will I do it again? Oh, probably. Because I want statues. Alright, we're having a quick smoke chat before we really get to work. So Tunner and I were discussing it, and what we're going to be doing... What was that?
That was me.
Oh.
Messing around.
But Tunner and I are going to be basically completely tearing down the aluminum factory and redoing it from scratch. So it's going to be a stair-step process. We're going to build this in tiers. So we're going to build vertically. So we're going to start from the top and work our way down, which means we're going to have to calculate how many floors we need.
So you could produce all the ingots on a single floor, like the copper and aluminum, and then produce the sheets and casings on the same floor, and then have the bauxite and the aluminum scrap and the alumina solution on the same floor, so you can do an easy loop. So 3 floors?
Yeah, 3, maybe 4.
Oh, 4 for the train stations, of course.
Yeah. Because I think 4 for the train stations makes more sense. But are we going to have enough space over here for all the machines we're building? Oh, on that calculation, how much copper per minute does it say we need?
Let's see. 414 copper ore.
Okay, I'll have to check to see the purity of the node that we've got tapped that's bringing copper out here.
Yeah.
I mean, rather than trying to find more ore, we'll have enough coming in, or if we absolutely have to do it, we can sloot the ingot machines.
That's what I was thinking we'd do. That way we can maximize the sheets and casings and the ingots for your other factories.
Yeah, I'm sad that we can't change the elevator music. Whoa.
Sure you want to stand in there?
Let me not go in there. I'm getting away from that. Goodness. Well, the elevator's immune to explosions.
Oh yeah, I needed a taller elevator test I was trying to do. Eventually we'll use this one. Well, the explosion's kind of carried with it. So
Yep.
very nice.
All right. Okay. That sounds like he stuck something to me.
The new Pulse Noblisk is really freaking cool.
It sounded cool. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool.
Yep. Very nice. Anyway. Yeah, clean up my mess now.
Right? Yeah, we built a whole bunch of random stuff over here.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yeah. I was testing to see if it'd crash the game or not. Yeah. Placing a bunch of random crap from the new 1.1 update.
Yep.
I also love the fact that if you build a train line and have a train hit the end of a track, it'll just run off the end of it now instead of just stopping. Unless you have one of these babies. Let's see how to save this down. Yeah, that baby right there. Got one of those train stoppers.
All right. So we gotta figure out our coal, figure out our bauxite. Oh, I think we've already tapped most of the bauxite out here.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got all the bauxite tapped out here.
Well, we got one more that we're gonna grab. It's a little to the northwest, right next to where we're pulling the coal from. There's a bauxite node right next to that.
The one over there by the geysers?
Yep.
Okay.
And that'll be our 2580 that we need.
All right. So thinking about 4 floors. I think we might need to go a little higher.
Yeah, probably. Alright, I'm cutting off the aluminum. The ingots. So we'll be on the storage.
All right. And just let all the stuff sink.
Yep, we can mostly do that.
All right. I turned off these refineries, so it should run through the scrap pretty quickly, and then the belts should be empty.
Yep. That'll just make our lives a little easier. On the
Oh, yeah.
storage. Although up here... Let's, do special...
Hey, where is that going? Why is that doing that?
What's doing what?
Oh, he took the bauxite from right up here and ran it around in a big freaking circle to get down underneath the... Yeah, we're going to have to change where these drills are placed. At least that one.
Okay. And we need a material sink. I got a couple sinks over here by the train stations to dump stuff in.
Alrighty. Alright, so I think we're going to put... Whoa!
Oh, jeez.
Something just cut off my power.
That was me. Not on purpose, though. The last second, I selected the power tower
Oh,
over there, and that just cut off the power for the entire facility.
uh-huh.
Let me restore it. Once the autosave is done.
Hey, Bill. Oh, he said he's going to put you in jail.
There we go. I was deleting the water buffers, and I hit the tower behind it.
Well, build. Uh-oh. I'm not building anything. Still there?
Yep.
Can you build anything?
I just watched you build.
Oh, okay. Apparently it exists. Or maybe not.
Yeah, I can definitely build.
Okay.
It's weird. I'm watching you build, but it's not building on your game.
Yeah.
But when you play stuff for me, it places it just fine.
Okay. Well then, let's do this. Go back to the main menu. Go back to server manager.
Yeah, because it's all on a point system since 1.0. That you have to have enough of a presence, basically enough points, before it'll stop spawning creatures in this particular area. And they do this because what used to happen was you'd place down like a belt highway or a bunch of roads or trains, anything like that, and anything within a certain range of those would not spawn at all. So it made the world feel more empty.
Gotcha. I ran a power line up here just so I could,
Fly around.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you're way up in the trees there.
Yeah, this is where I'm looking to make the top floor. Oh, all right. I gotta buy some radiation filters. Where's my awesome shop?
Always good to have those.
I'm glad she thinks so.
Give you some power lines up there as well.
Oh,
So
all right.
that way you're not connected to this power pole I'm about to remove.
Oh, I think that should be big enough. After the autosave finishes.
Yep. Yeah, I guess before you get too much further, I need to see if your grid's going to work for the train station here.
Okay. Well, I put it on the global grid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll be fine then. Yeah, because sometimes you'll get a slight, like, half-degree rotation that the game doesn't really recognize with Foundations. And you're going to put a
Right.
train station down on there, and the train station doesn't recognize that it needs to be rotated half a degree more. And so when you put the train station down, it looks okay when you start, but as soon as you start getting a little longer and you start noticing it's off half a degree rotation, and it's
Gotcha.
for people like me, it drives me absolutely bonkers when I see that. It's
You
like
know,
I have to
I
fix
held
it.
down control
Yep.
when I plopped down my first piece, so that I was on that I don't know. I'm in the habit of always building on the global grid. That way, no matter who's building what or bringing stuff over, it's always on the same grid.
It can be, yeah.
Or at least my stuff's always on the same grid.
Yeah, your stuff always would be. Definitely. Yeah, just building train lines on the global grid is next to impossible unless you build extremely
Oh
high
yeah.
bridges over the landscape. That's the only way that'll work.
All right. If you want to come up and take a look, tell me if you think gave us enough space.
Yeah, I think you got more than enough space for that. Freaking love turbo ammo.
See, now we should have rocket ammo.
Oh, jeez. Guess that'd be more of considered a rocket launcher. Although I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind the rocket launcher assault rifles from Borderlands.
Right.
The ones that shot out those little missiles.
Almost bounced them off of there. Oh, the power to my drill got cut off. That's why I can't fly.
Yep. Whoa. Did not realize I lost power. It lagged slightly. I think since I have the room, I'm going to leave the option open to import bauxite. So that if we wanted to go absolutely insane, we can.
Okay.
The option will be there if we need it. That station's backwards.
All right, he's been dealt with. All right, we're gonna have to just run this through that. So let's try to at least aim so that when we go through it, we try to go through the middle of it.
Are you trying to copy how I did the coal belt before?
No, I just because of the way that this land bridge is, because it's so narrow, I decided to do it with the stacked conveyor poles to be able to bring everything down.
No, I meant like the going through the middle of the tower to the bottom.
Oh, yeah,
I
but I mean,
think
I'm gonna wind
that's
up going through the I'm gonna wind up going through the ladder anyways. But
yeah. Yeah, it was so thin up there. It's just like, well, that's the only way this belt's gonna run through here. Oh man, the way you can rotate these tracks now saves me so much time, so much effort.
that's awesome.
They act just like the belts do. On that second placement, you can rotate the end.
I halfway want to change the frequency of the autosave. At the same time, I don't.
Yeah, because if anything does happen, it could
Right,
end up being even more lost work.
and especially with us playing on experimental, you know.
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit annoying, but I don't. I am willing to deal with it because of how important that autosave is.
Oh, I put it too far away. All right, so we're gonna bring those belts this way. Come across through here. And then use this spot here. It's kind of our well, no. I think we need to come over here. Yeah, we need to come down here. That way we can grab that box right there. Woo! Rocket fuel on this little tiny bridge is a risky proposition. All right, give me just a moment, and we'll keep on dragging this stuff across. I've almost got the belts over there.
Nice.
I was just trying to decide on where the end point was going to be, because we got other bauxite coming from other locations, so it's a little tough to decide on, what we should be, moving.
Bauxite can come in anywhere you want now.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I'm looking at where we got this pure node right here next to the top level. And since the refineries are going to be on the top level.
Yep. Bring all the bauxite up there.
Yeah. Along with the coal.
Mm-hmm. All the coal's going to be up there anyway.
No, I'm still going to need a train because I only have 1,200 coal coming.
Yeah, that's the train will be bringing the coal in. They're bringing coal up, I guess I'd say.
Yeah. Hey, don't need a lot more coal, so pulling from that one mine that we talked about last time still works.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if it's that far away, because it's going to be very little
Right.
being pulled in. Still bringing in 2 cars worth, but that'll last forever.
Which should easily help keep this thing balanced on the coal. And then we can play with the priority merger. Now, you said that using like smart splitters and stuff causes issues on the 1.1 dedicated server?
No, that was when you first started having issues. I started going to Research Town and started looking for stuff.
Okay.
And some people were saying there was something weird with the smart splitters, and it didn't turn out to be true. So
Okay.
so I ditched that.
And obviously we can do the priority mergers, which is awesome, because that's what I was thinking about doing with the English. Because we need, how much coal did it say we need? 15. I can't read that little number.
1546.
Yeah, 1546. I've got 1,200. So 780 plus 780 is 100 and, well, the 80 and 80, that's 160. So it's 1560 that can run on 2 belts.
Oh wow, yeah. So honestly, if we brought the coal down to the train station, ran it in as a buffer, and then ran at the 2 belts out,
Well,
that'd be interesting.
could be.
Then you're merging all your coal.
Well, that's what I was planning to do anyways. I mean, not merging it inside the train station. That's a different idea.
Oh yeah, it's an idea.
Because my 2 belt lines are just going to be 600 each. That I have up here. So that's why we need the little bit extra so we can max out the belt, and then that will take care of what we need. I did too far again.
still. Second. Should be able to remove that, and nothing should be disturbed. Yep. Perfect. I can't see. Damn fog.
Oh, why did I do that to myself?
Is that any better? Not really, but kinda.
This round pillar that I've got here,
Yep.
it's going to take me a minute to build it. But use that as where the pipes are going to run up.
Okay. So pipes running around the outside. Oh, do you want to do the cool thing with the spiral? You have spiraling pipes.
Oh, that would be a challenge.
Yeah, I know how to do it. It is a little bit time consuming, but it can be done and it does look nice.
Yeah, but how are you going to get the pumps on it to actually get the water to go up?
Well, you have the pumps on the right after the water extractor. And then when we need pumps, we just straighten all the pipes back out for a straight section and then start curling them again.
Yeah, but I think you'll need more than one pump.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like you stop spiraling when you need a pump, and you
Oh,
just put
okay.
some straight pipe and then spiral it again. Maybe we could spiral it the opposite way after those pumps. Just do something really crazy with it.
But have that be, but yeah, like I said, have that be where our pipes go for the water pumps.
Yeah. No, you did not place that on the world grid, not the
Oh
slightly.
no, I didn't. I need to move it. Yeah,
Well,
I was testing for what it would look like aesthetically.
yeah,
I didn't aim it for the world grid when I was putting it down because I was
yeah,
just test. Oh, it was a test.
yeah. I mean, we'll have to we'll probably have to move it after or put it in place after the water extractors are in place, so that we're not taking up the little valuable space we have for water
Yeah, yeah. No, no, I get that. Like I said, I was trying to go
with the thing.
I was finally trying to do something, to go make it different
Yeah.
rather than my constant boxes.
Yep. Yeah, that's almost every Satisfactory player eventually hits that stage where they just go, "I'm tired of boxes. Tired of doing boxes for hundreds of hours. Like, I want to do something aesthetically pleasing this time."
So yeah, that was kind of my idea.
Yeah, we can absolutely do that.
All right, give me just a second. I'll be right back. I gotta make some adjustments to our air and everything in
Mm.
the house.
Today was quite warm.
Today is going to be chilly. We're supposed to. A few of the counties above me actually have freeze warnings tonight.
Mm. That is interesting. Really shows you how the weather patterns scoot across the entire country. Because, like, yeah, we were a
Yep.
few days ago, we were freezing. And now we're in the 80s again. This is a roller coaster.
Got 6 of these machines. Something happened to my math on my machines. Well, we came out to the 4638 divided by 780 came out to 5.94.
Okay. The last set I fixed, or the second to last set, it's back to what you had it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, you had these overclocked to backed up to the 900.
Where are you at?
Hmm?
I think you're on the wrong side.
I was just underneath you.
Yeah, the last two, I already had the power shards taken out of them.
This one you didn't. These two here.
Why are you taking it out of those?
I didn't take any out. You said you took it out of the power shards out of the last two machines, and I said this one you didn't. And
That's
this
not
one.
the last. Oh, shit. Okay, that's. Okay, so that means this has to have this. When I said the last two machines, I meant the one making the aluminum solution that fed into the one making the aluminum scrap.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I did not
So
take out any power shards.
it wasn't this one and this one. It was this one and this one
Yeah.
that needed to be adjusted. So now I've got weird adjustments.
They're all set the same as what these other ones are. You can't fully overclock them. Ever.
Right. So I'm trying to get my numbers from a. Damn it! I had all this stuff set. Now I gotta do all my math again.
I didn't set these ones. These ones are have been remained unchanged.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to remember what the hell the last ones had to be set to.
The last ones you didn't have overclocked when I came up here earlier.
Right.
The last one in your chain was not overclocked at all. You didn't have any power shards in them.
Well, it wasn't overclocked, but I had it set to a specific number.
They weren't even set, as far as I remember. There was like 240 and yeah, it was 240 and
Well, it is now because that's what I just put it to.
no, I said earlier that's what they were set to. Your last one in your chain. I was up here last time checking it out. Your very last machine was set to 240. I was like, that's interesting. I'm sure there's a reason for it.
2166 plus 200. That's not coming out the right number. Oh, something a bit screwed up now. Aluminum scrap. Four six three 8.67 divided by 2.5. No. That's the total aluminum scrap that's supposed to be coming out of this. So divided by 780, 5.94. So 0.94. 0.95. Which means the clock speed on this should be at 95%. Because it's a 1-for-1. Should be both machines at 95%. 228, yep. 228. Now these are set to their 780s, which means these are supposed to be set to 520. Alright, so that's 5 of them. $2,600 plus $228. This is strange. My math's coming out different than what the math is on the thing you sent me. $3,092 alumina solution. Oh, because I'm downclocking for the 780 belts. That's why it's not adding up. This is going maximized. I'm having to adjust for the... Okay, so now I just ignore that thing. That's what was throwing me. That's what was throwing me. I was trying to match up with the numbers on your thing you sent me. And it's not going to match up now.
So how much bauxite are you needing? Man.
Let's see. Four 33.333 times 5. Make a note of this number real quick. 2166.665.
Okay.
What was that number? 2166.
I've got the addition in here.
Looks like 2356.665.
Okay. Ah, that'd be why they aren't matching. You're using slightly more bauxite than what we can provide currently.
And okay, so which is weird because you built this thing off the amount of bauxite we had available, right?
Yeah, you're the way your machines are set, you're pulling just slightly more than what we're providing.
Which is very strange since I downclocked everything.
Well, we downclocked it to 780, but not accounting for the bauxite we were bringing in. But we can.
I was going off the numbers you sent me. So, were you actually running this off the bauxite or off of something else?
No, I specifically set these numbers for the bauxite coming in. But that is okay. We can import, and then we don't have to do any kind of weird math to make it work. Actually,
Because I've got the big drill. That's called an elevator. We can't. The elevator has no power.
Does not yet.
I'm going to give it temporary power.
Oh, it's just to do the same thing.
just because.
Yeah, about to throw some power poles down. Once the autosave happens.
Do. Yeah, we can't change the music.
Yeah, sad. Because there is some really cool freaking elevator music.
Yeah. Oh, the emergency stop and the alarm button doesn't work.
Yeah. They're painted on.
I haven't gotten to experiment with it yet, but being able to place the wall holes wherever you want to now. Is it really a wherever you want to?
Yep. Pretty much. Within the confines of where you put like a floor hole for a pipe. It's the same type of deal. It's the exact same.
Okay. Still, I mean, that's awesome.
And sadly, it doesn't actually place a hole in your wall. It just places a connection point so it looks like the belt's going through.
Oh, so it doesn't actually put a hole there?
It's like a floor hole, or it's just a black void.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think they'd be able to do that with an actual hole.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Not even the mod hat that I had did that. It just placed a floor hole on a wall instead.
Okay.
So it was the same type of deal. So although these wall holes do look neater.
Right now, I'm going to say yes, Frostbite. We've had a lot less issues this time. So, for the time being, I am going to say yes, we're going to stick with it. Take a look at what Thunder's doing here.
Yep. It's gonna look very convoluted, but it'll make sense.
Oh yeah. Oh, whoa! How did I just fall through the wall? I fell through the floor.
Oh really?
Somehow.
Huh. Weird.
And I ran out of gas.
No. There's power up here.
But I didn't die. And that is so nice that we can actually remove crash debris now. Well, apparently we have enough stuff built over here now that the nuclear hogs have not been respawning.
Yep. Yep, auto save.
All right, so 600 bucks out on that one.
Did you just walk off the edge? Okay, you're back.
No?
Your character walked off the edge. It just fell.
Whoa. Apparently the answer to that is yes, with one hell of a delay. So yeah, I think I'm having ping rate issues on the server.
Oops, that was supposed to be 600. Yes, it's 70.
I'm really liking the update toys that we got. I haven't got to play with a lot of them yet. I'm sure we'll play with more as we progress. Chat, thank you so much for the 7 likes.
Yeah.
I got 24 viewers, 7 likes.
Oh, very nice.
So yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, chat. Hitting that like button really helps out the channel. I'm trying to watch what you're doing, is what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, these are the... What is this? It's a merger or a splitter?
That's a splitter.
Okay.
Actually, I might... Well, the belt's not going to be fast enough to really use priority mergers effectively, so ain't gonna matter anyway.
Yeah, well, I saw a couple spots where I thought that the priority mergers would actually be functional and useful.
Yeah. Right,
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm just gonna put a merger down here just to make it easy. This other merger is not gonna do anything. It's just there so I can place the lift. If I can. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to put a merger further along actually.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense. I'm just like, wait a minute, something's not right.
So, what we've been doing tonight is rebuilding the aluminum factory, which we'll probably be doing some more of next week. And it's one of those factories that's going to take multiple sessions to rebuild.
Yep. Let's do this. No, that's not gonna work. If I place it like this, I should be able to get it to snap.
Now, I will say this, Tundra. If you're hopping on the server when we're not streaming, which I know you do, if you start running out of the aluminum products that we need for all the other stuff, I will not be butthurt if you feel the need to finish this thing. I'm not saying that I don't want to work on it myself, but if it starts hurting, the rest of our factories, then don't hesitate.
Mhm.
All right, so
Yeah.
coal and
That merger is being. That's a pain.
all right, so this is supposed to be the bauxite coming in.
Yeah, the
Oh shit!
you fall in a
Yeah.
hole.
Oh no, my ping is not good.
Oof.
It's part of the reason I'm not building anything right now. I've been watching you because I can see you building stuff, but with my current ping, hey Gwen, how are you tonight? Oh, I got a Gwen raid. Awesome.
Oh, nice. Welcome, Raiders.
Holy crap!
Good lord, man. Ugh.
Oh, wow! Gwen, you are epic. Oh my goodness. We've got to get together sometime and collaborate. We got to play a game together. Ah! Oh wait, I keep phasing through the floor. It's like there's a piece of floor over there
There
that
is.
that doesn't exist.
I removed it. There, I put it back.
Must stand on the grass over here where it's safe.
I put the floor back where it was.
Oh wait, did you actually remove a piece of foundation that I didn't see?
Yeah, I had removed the floor there so I could see underneath it.
Okay,
But I
well
did.
that answers that. That answers that question for me. Hold on, let me go back to the main menu. Because that tells me I'm definitely out of sync. And my ping looks great. 6 milliseconds. Thank you so much, Gwen. You are absolutely amazing. Actually, I was thinking about getting back into Valheim finally. And change up one of my servers over to Valheim. Specifically, I was going to. Oh, thank you so much, Gwen. But I was actually specifically thinking about changing up the medieval engineers.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm really enjoying space engineers, but the medieval engineers, it's got so many bits to it that are so janky, and um, I don't know. My game's still having problems.
Yep.
Oh,
Every time it desyncs for you, it crashes the server.
so I have to split this between two pipe networks. So we're just going to call it 847 divided by 2. Gives us 423.5.
Whoa. Suddenly lost power.
So one water pump produces 250, I think, when it's been fully bumped up.
I thought it was 300. Could be wrong now. I never remember it.
Oh, I got wet. Let's drop down a water pump. That way, at least we got the math.
We want to put on our loop system. Want to put our valve on the freshwater side, not the machine
Right.
side. I've learned my lesson.
All right, 120. So we bump it up by. So it's 300. Wow. So we can feed. Oh wait, it's only 300. So we need 3 water pumps. No, we're gonna do 4 water pumps because that just makes for easier math. It'll be easier to control with a valve. That'll be definitely easier to control with a valve. All right, so the water's coming off from all the way down there. So we're gonna have to have a minimum of 2 water pumps or pumps on the pipeline. Because what's gonna happen here, chat, is that the pump, it'll pump water in the pipe, but it only has so much lift. So you gotta add pumps to the pipeline so that the lift increases. So we'll put the tier 2 pump on it. That gives it an extra 50. That gives us 60 meters of lift. And we are roughly 70 meters. So we're gonna have to have a second pump as well.
Your internet
And
doing
then,
okay?
apparently not. Because all of a sudden, my upload speed just tanked.
Means you just started turning robot-y there. So.
All right, so I want to do the same. I want to do the smart thing here. We've done a lot. We got a lot done. Thank you so much for everybody that's been here. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream. Yeah, back-ish, but I'm looking at the upload rate and I'm not happy with it. So this is the same thing last night. Let's see. Let's go visit. You know what? I haven't dropped him a raid in a while. Let's go visit Knucklehead. He's playing some Icarus tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, thank you everybody that's been here. Thank you for the 9 likes. Appreciate everybody that came to enjoy the stream. And I'll catch y'all on tomorrow night's stream.
Later.
Hey, and don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, if you'd like to be able to see some more of this content. Let that sit there for about 30 seconds. And I'm sure Knucklehead will wind up very excited. Yeah, he's got 2 people watching right now. So, yeah, let's bump his viewers. All right.
Alrighty then, and well, with that, I do believe that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory on the dedicated server. Yeah, we got quite a bit done. I don't know if I'm too happy with the way this is kind of laying out because of how this is right here, but I think we could probably shape it to make it work as well. And yeah, we'll take in this bauxite here. I should probably get the rest of this bauxite hooked up as well. Just to make that work. Oh, the 780 belt needs to come through the wall here, doesn't it? Is that the 780? No, this one is the 780. Yeah, this one's the 780. So the 780 does need to come through the wall. And then whatever this one is, which I believe he pulled that from over here. Yeah, because that's the one we needed to put in. So that's a 600. I mean, it doesn't really matter which 600 we use. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of that lift. We'll get rid of this lift here. And this lift here. Yeah, and honestly, it doesn't really matter, because if we split the 600 here and merge it too, and then we split the 780 here and merge it this way, it doesn't matter. Just as long as we're just splitting and merging, so. What I should probably do is do this on the other side. Let's make this look just that much better. How close did I get? Right up against it. Okay. So it should be right up against it. Yep. Okay. It's like, yeah, that just makes it look that much better. Oh. I have to pull that out a bit. To there. No! And we'll do this side as well. No! Why? Stop it! Okay, so 1, 2, then pull it out. It's getting late and I'm getting cranky. That's what's happening. Okay, so that gets there. That gets there. Two. This one needs to be here. There we go. There's at least some order to it. Okay, so basically what we're doing is we're splitting this belt, whichever 780, 600, it doesn't matter. Just as long as it gets a 600 and a 780. So we split this one here. That one goes that way. That one goes that way. Merges up to these two top belts. This one splits here, goes to this belt and to that belt. So basically what we're doing. Once this save is over. There we go. Okay, so we're taking a 780, dividing it by 2. So that basically, so 390. So that takes this belt right here, turns this belt, and basically this belt. So basically this belt and this belt turns into a 390, and then we take that 390, and then we take this one here, this splitter, which this one coming in is going to be a 600. Like I said, doesn't matter which one's a 780, which one's a 600, and the math works out the same. This one this one's a 600, which then splits this belt, or splits it here, and puts this belt and this belt into a 300. So we're merging a 300 and a 390, which turns that into a 690. So the belt coming in here is a 690, the belt coming in here is a 690, and then the belt coming in here is a 600, and that one's a 600. So basically that just turns it into merge storage, and then the merge storage, all it does is it comes out 780 here and 780 down here. This 780 gets split in half, which then gets sent over to that one, and then this 780 on the bottom gets split in half, which turns that into there. So then the one coming in this storage is not going to be as much, essentially. What I should probably do is I should probably split both of these and then merge both of these in order to make it make sense. So we're taking, 780 divided by 2, so that's again 390. Oops, I just took a screenshot. So, and 390 plus 780 is 1170 coming in this box, and 1170 coming in this box. When we take that 390 plus 390 is 780. So 780 coming out of this storage. Yeah, so that ain't gonna work. We're gonna have to put a splitter here as well, and a splitter down here. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to merge. Oh my gosh, the lag! All of a sudden. Is we're going to have to merge these two right here. So bring them out well. Yeah, I don't have that much room on this side. Yeah, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to bring both belts into the center to merge them into a 780. But I can't really do that necessarily on the bottom side. Okay, so yeah, let me remove all of this. Yeah, because that does change the dynamic of everything. And actually, it would probably be... When did that do that? If we were going to split. Actually, it doesn't matter. It probably does, but... Okay, so we've got 6 belts coming out of here each belt needs to serve a machine. So each box is going to serve 2 machines. Okay. If we take 433 times 2, that's 866. So we need more than a 780 belt, unless the box going to, which it actually is, the box that's going to the bauxite over here to this very end belt. This one only needs, well, this one needs 413. Yeah, so it's still over a 780 belt. So basically we need to, we're going to have to get this to work here. To go from 4 to 6. Because we can't have one belt serve 2 machines. It's not possible. So each machine logically needs its own belt. We have the numbers here, we just need to make it work. And realistically, we're not even putting 780 into these 2 containers. I might have to rethink this. Put down 3 boxes instead of 2. And then split. Because we got 4 coming in, right? We can turn 4 into 6, but we can't turn... We can do 4 into 6 coming in, but we can't turn this 4 into 6. It just doesn't work. But we do need enough coming in with each container. Yeah, I might be removing this entirely. And doing it that way instead. That'll make things a little more centered here anyway. It doesn't mean I need to redo the belt work on the outside. Because this turns into this. Okay, so we've got to evenly divide up. I might even move this wall back one. We'll see. So I need to evenly divide this up. So let me come up with a new contraption real quick, and then because I need this done, and then we'll work on that. So basically, I'm just going to take as much as I can and try to split it up as much as I can. But basically, we need 866.66. Might put that on a... Actually, you know what? Put it on the boxes. Let's see, 867, we'll say. There you go. So that's how much I need coming into each of those storage crates. So I need to make sure I split up everything evenly. Now there is... Splitters do have 3 outs, so yeah. Let me work on that real quick, and once that's done, then that'll be the end of the episode, I think. Went off on a tangent, but I'm glad I did, because I would have missed this if I had finished the episode then, so. Alright, so ending off here, I think I finally got this worked out. Alright, so we have the 600 coming into here to this splitter, which splits it into 200s. So we have 600 going into a splitter being split 3 ways. 6 divided by 3 is 200, or 600 divided by 3 is 200, right? So we got 200, 200, and 200. Then we have the other 600 coming in here, splitting it only 2 ways. As you can see, it only goes 2 ways. It goes into these mergers here. So we split this 600 into 300, 300, and then we merge this into the 200. That becomes 500 coming out. So let me mark this as 500, and this one as 500, right? And then this one, of course, is 200. So we're going to type in 500, Control C, Control V, and then this one is 200, Control C, Control V. Okay. Yep, so we've got 500 on this belt, 500 on this belt, and 200 on this belt. Now we might be screwing this middle one here, so we might have to do a bit more balancing. Yeah, now that I see that that's 200, I forgot about the center. So what we should do is probably smart split and then merge into the middle here. That would probably be our best bet. Smart split on both of these lines, actually. That's what I might do, is I might smart split and merge. Because if we do a smart split merge, we should come out to the exact numbers we need. Anyway, moving on though. This might take a minute. That doesn't make it, so I had to remove these. Oh, why did that end up over there? Okay, and it is roughly the same. We'll have to change the numbers, but then you get another 600 coming in here, splitting it three ways. That turns each one of these into 200. So then this belt is 200, and then we split this, which is the 780. So the 780 is coming in the top. Once this autosave happens. So the 780 is coming in the top. We divide that in two. That is 390. 390 plus 200 is 590. So now we've got so we got 590 coming in here, right? So we got Control C, Control V. So we've got the two 590s in here. I actually might move these down because I'm gonna. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be putting that smart splitter. In here as well, because the smart splitter is going to take whatever's left, but I need to make sure that I need the smart splitter first, which I think I'm probably going to need it. Okay, so we have 500, and then oops, I accidentally did that, so that was 590. So we got 500 and 590, 500 and 590. So we've got 500 plus 590, which is 1,090, which is if we take that 1,090 and we minus the 867, that it gives us 223. So 223 going in this one, or 200 going in this one, 200 going in that one. So we got 400 altogether plus the 223. That's going to be 623 on this one. So 623. Yeah, because the amount of coal that's going to be coming in, or the amount of bauxite that's going to be coming in, going to each one of these machines. So we have two machines per box, right? So we took the 433.33 times 2, 866. We just did 867 to make the math easy. 867 plus 867, that's 1734. 1734 plus 623 is the 2357. Really? Wait. Something's not adding up here. Let me take the last two machines. 433, 400, so 434. And then we take that plus the 413. That's 4 and 3. That's 847. Oh. So it's 847 needed in the middle box. So 847. Yeah, we got 867 and 847 essentially. Yeah, because that's 434 plus the 413, 867. So this should be close to our number. 1734 plus 847, 2581. Okay, it's close enough. We're bringing in 2580. But yeah, this math should still work because we got 500 plus 590. So we're over putting in this box. Yeah, there's 1,000. It's 1,090. How am I doing this wrong? 1,090 going to each box. So 1,090, and we subtract that by 867. 867. So that's 223. Oh, because I'm stupid. That's why. Sorry, I got it now. The 223 plus the 200 plus the 200 equals 633. Did I do that right? No, not the end number. The 590 or the 1,090. Sorry, the 1,090 number. 1,090 minus 867. 86. It is there 223. That's what I was getting hung up. Okay, 22. I did it again. 223. 223 times 2, 446. So you got 446 plus 400. That gives us our 846. It's actually 846 point something, but actually no, it's less than that because we want to do the real number. 846. 846. So we got 846 there. Yeah, because it's 413 point something or another. 433.33 plus 814. How did that work out? Oh, because I'm again stupid. 413. So 846.33. And these aren't quite using either. Like it literally the number we're less than 3 bauxite. No, it's less than 4 bauxite. Where we got slightly, we've got 3.5 or roughly 3.5 bauxite extra out of this entire thing. So yeah, this will work. This will definitely work. But we do have to have smart splitters. So let me put down a smart splitter. See if I can line it up, and then we're going to go merger. Now these belts are not going to be running at max speed, so I'm just going to use normal. Yeah, now I've made it way better. Okay, so center is any. Oh wait, no, sorry, none. Center is any. Right is overflow. Then this one's left overflow. So basically, they're not going to be using 867, or they're not going to be using the 1,090 that's coming in these two belts. So once this box is full, it's going to start sending it over as well. So that should send that over. I mean, we could do both belts if that makes anybody happy. It's a little extra convolution, but I kind of like things when they look complicated, but really these smart splitters are just there because of reasons. Like, things are just there because it's funny. Oh, it copied the... oh. It did copy those, okay. Then overflow. Yeah. That one's set, that one's set. Again, these smart splitters down here are not needed, but... yeah, so it'll send all of its overflow. Once these two outer boxes are full, it'll send all of its overflow to the center. We just got to make sure the center one gets sent to the last two machines because of how much it's going to be needing. So yeah, and each belt is only going to be doing 433.33, so that should work there. All right, now that I've sufficiently wasted everybody's time, let's go ahead and get this connected. So I almost want to do... hold on. I mean, this is too close anyway, right?
I don't think that is an improvement.
Yes, it is. Shut up. I do it. Shut up. I do what I want, and if you don't like it, there's the door. If you don't like it, Ada, there's the door. I realize that you're an AI, and there is really no doors for AI, but I think the point still stands, right? Yeah, then that gets tree out of my build here. Oops. No, we could do this. Does look interesting. Makes them look like they're all interconnected. There you go, then you can walk underneath and go around and see the new convoluted lines here. I mean, we could always put well, we can't really put the counters on them. I didn't really give enough room for that. It's fine. Okay. I'll just leave it, it's fine. Well, anyway, with that, though, being built, I do believe we are going to go ahead and leave it here. Just a quick little reminder, if you check out DDG's channel, the one who owns the server and the one we were playing with tonight, he's a live streamer here on YouTube, so you can check his YouTube link down in the description below of this video, along with him and others on my main YouTube page underneath the friendly content creator section. So if you get the chance, definitely check them out. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and leave it here, and next time we're going to be continuing this. I'm going to do some other stuff in the meantime, probably, like connect up the coal and get a coal train. Well, coal train's going, but connect up the coal and whatnot. Get the coal coming up here into his lines that he has here. Looks like he's bringing in the coal from this side. That's fine. We'll get that all connected for him and whatnot. Get everything sorted. But like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.